Amy Willerton has reached out to Katie Price as the star begins another stint in rehab this week. "I'm a celeb," star Amy, 29, who won the TV show Signed by Katie Price back in 2012, said she wanted to do all she could to support Katie, who admitted drink driving this week. Mother of 5 Katie, 43, was pictured in the passenger seat of a car driven by her father on her way to rehab at the Priory Clinic in London on Wednesday afternoon. In a moving message posted on Instagram on Wednesday, former Miss GB, Amy, alluded to the pair's bitter feud, writing, "We've always been so different but in many ways the same." Amy controversially turned down a contract with Katie's company, Black Sheep Management, after beating 10,000 other models, including TV presenter Rylan Clark-Neal, to be crowned the winner of the star's 2012 show Signed by Katie Price. She wrote about their rocky relationship on Wednesday, explaining, "When I read the statement from Kate's family, many emotions arose. I didn't immediately think to do a social media post. Instead I just thought of you, your family, how much it would have taken for it to get to this point. They were always so kind to me, even when at times I didn't deserve it. One thing I absolutely know from our experiences together is the way they adored you, were in complete awe and admiration for the incredible things you have done, and will always be your loyal army against what can be a sea of leeches. It's the same for both of us, that no matter how screwed up life can get, we've always been lucky enough to have the love of our families to catch us when we fall, and that's why I really do know you are going to be okay, and that you absolutely can get through the pain of whatever you are going through. Don't let the world use you or make you feel you need to show up. Please just get yourself well, forget expectations, forget dignity, do whatever the hell it takes to wake up in the morning and feel happy. That is the most important thing in the world." Amy urged Katie to seek help after admitting she has battled with her own mental health over the years, writing, "I know you haven't always understood my actions, but many of the opportunities I've walked away from have been to protect my own sanity and mental health. If I can do anything now to help you with yours, know that I'm at the other end of the phone, but I've recently changed my number just and you my new one, lol. I love you, Kate, do whatever you need to do to be you again." In 2011, Amy entered Katie's reality TV competition, where she was promised a modeling contract with mentoring from Katie, her picture on the front cover of OK! magazine, a Range Rover and a holiday in the Maldives. But she told the Sunday Mirror at the time that she never received any of these things and felt let down after giving up a place studying media at Cardiff University to take part in the show. She said at the time, "I never expected overnight fame. But I don't believe the promises from Katie or her team were kept. I gave up my job, was encouraged to turn down a place at university, and had to put my life on hold." She said she had always admired Katie and identified with her, as she has a brother who is disabled like the glamour model's son Harvey. But far from being mentored by her, Amy said Katie had no time for her and she felt she didn't even like her. Amy said the management company failed to find any work for her, so she had to survive on her savings and support from her parents. She added, "I'm so angry. When I won, I thought life would change. It has. But for the worse. My life's been turned upside down. I've had enough of Katie and don't want anything more to do with her or her team." Katie was said to react with fury when Amy refused to sign a contract after winning the show, calling her arrogant, stuck-up and fake. Meanwhile, Black Sheep Management issued a statement at the time saying they were disappointed in Amy, saying she had changed from the girl we met during filming. They said it was unreasonable for her to expect overnight success, as it would take time and money to raise her profile. They said they had not failed to deliver the Range Rover, but that Amy couldn't drive it because she couldn't afford the £10,000 insurance, and had offered her a holiday in the Marbella instead of the Maldives. Amy added in another interview with The Mirror that she hasn't had contact with Katie since. Amy went on to win the title of Miss London in 2012 and then Miss Universe Great Britain in 2013. Meanwhile, Mail Online has revealed that Katie has agreed to not have any contact with the outside world via her mobile phone while she is in recovery in the Priory. An insider told Mail Online that friends have been trying to contact the TV personality, yet since her arrival at the famed rehabilitation center, she is no longer reachable as she prepares to tackle her drink and drug demons. The news comes after Katie was spotted for the first time since she crashed her BMW while double the drink-drive limit after leaving her home to allegedly hunt for drugs during an all-night alcohol and cocaine bender. Katie now faces jail after pleading guilty to 3 charges of drink driving, driving whilst disqualified and driving without insurance at Crawley Magistrates Court. But prosecutors dropped a drug driving charge in light of her guilty drink driving plea. Katie was told that her sentencing had been deferred for 11 weeks until December 15 to allow her to have treatment at the Priory and speak to the probation service. Chair of the bench Julie Hutton told her she could leave but warned her against driving in the interim, saying, "You are free to go and good luck at the Priory." Sources revealed that Katie will not be contacting the outside world during her stint in rehab, in what is a typical move for such a recovery program. Mail Online has contacted representatives for Katie for comment. The mother of 5 was pictured in the passenger seat of a car driven by her father on her way to the Priory Clinic in London on Wednesday afternoon, days after she flipped the BMW near her Sussex home before dawn. Mail Online understands Katie, who was already serving a 6-month driving ban, had left her property at 5 a.m. to pick up more drugs. It was reported on Thursday that she got behind the wheel after she had an argument with her boyfriend, Carl Woods. A source told The Sun, Katie and Carl had a massive row and things escalated. She's been under a lot of pressure over the past few weeks and it seems she just snapped. Katie went off the grid for 8 hours as friends tried to track her down. Katie, from Horsham, West Sussex, who was already banned from driving, flipped her car on a country road at 6:20 a.m. near West Grinstead. After being rescued by a local resident, she was arrested on suspicion of driving while above the legal limit for alcohol and drugs, and tested positive for cocaine. The model told police, "I was just going to my friend's house. I know I shouldn't. I've been banned 4 times. I took drugs. I should not be driving. I admit it all." It comes after a source told Mail Online yesterday, Katie is on a downward spiral. After an all-night bender, it's a new low, even by her standards. Another source told the Daily Mirror, Katie is a total mess at the moment. Her partying is out of control and has really ramped up over the last few weeks. It has been claimed that the former glamour model had been driving in a car that was given to her as a gift by Carl several weeks before the crash, The Sun reports. A source said, Katie was only given the car by Carl a month or so ago. Shelby gutted it's now written off. But the important thing is that she's okay. It's just a car. The smash came a day after Katie said being disqualified from driving meant she could not visit her disabled son Harvey at his residential college in Gloucestershire. She told ITV's Good Morning Britain, "Harvey's in Cheltenham now, he keeps ringing me saying, 'Mummy, I miss you, I need your kisses and cuddles,' so it is quite hard. Because obviously I don't get my license back until December, so I can't just whiz in the car down there and it's not close."